When I'm in that cage, bro, don't touch me. Don't talk to me.
People don't know Kobe talk a lot of trash, bro.
Yeah.
He was savage at this.
Sometimes he would say things and we kind of look at him crazy, and he meant exactly what he said.
Take your ass out there and shoot some jump shots with your broke ass jump shot mode.
Legends like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant predicted your failure before it happened. Michael Jordan made trash talk legendary, but Kobe Bryant carried that same savage psychological warfare into a new era.
He didn't talk to me, so we were playing, and you know, it's like a 2-on-1 break, and Karan fouls, stops the break. So everybody's like, good job, good stop, stops 2 points. So Kobe comes over. So we're all like, yo, good, you saved 2 points. So Kobe walks over to him and says, hey, who you guarding? You. Huh? How many fouls you got? I got 1. So you only got 5 left? Yeah. Well, you need all 6 fouls to guard me. And you just wasted 1 on him. Stupid play, right? and you had to think about it like, God, he's right. You know, I need all my fouls. And that's the stuff he said. He makes you think about the things you did. And it's like, y'all think that's a good play? You got to guard me. You need all 6. You just wasted 1 on him. You might as well just let the 2 points go because you're going to have to. You sitting on the bench, I'm going to get 10, 12 points because you're on the bench because that 1 foul.
And here's where it already gets disrespectful. Gilbert Arenas told this story, and you can almost feel the frustration through the screen. Fast break situation, defender fouls to stop an easy bucket. Teammates clap it up like it's a smart play. Crowd settles, normal basketball moment, right? Then Kobe walks over, calm as ever, and asks, who you guarding? Dude says, you. Kobe doesn't even raise his voice. Just cold math. How many fouls you got? 1. So you only got 5 left. You need all 6 to guard me. You just wasted 1 on him. Stupid play. And suddenly the good foul doesn't feel so good. That's not trash talk, that's mental sabotage. Now that defender isn't thinking about defense, he's thinking about foul trouble, minutes, coach pulling him. Kobe planted that seed and let it grow. Ever had someone get in your head like that mid-game? Because once doubt shows up, your legs feel heavier, your timing's off, and Kobe's already cooking.
I guarded Kobe in the garden, which I can't remember how much he had, but I knew I had multiple steals against him to where in the game, in my head, all I'm thinking of is when I have this conversation with my brother after the game, how I'm gonna tell him how I stole a ball from Kobe, how I stripped Kobe before he was gonna take a shot, how I drove by Kobe and got a dunk. Like, I'm thinking about all these things in my head. I'm like so geeked. The 4th quarter start.
Wait, you were already celebrating?
Not celebrating.
In
just
your head, though, you were already like,
in my head,
I
I'm
got
just
stories
thinking.
to tell.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just thinking like, gee, I was having that out of body experience. Like,
Yes,
gee,
like, let me
just-
appreciate this is amazing.
Right, we in the garden, they going crazy. I got my player editions on. I just stole that thing from Kobe. Like, you know what I mean? Linsanity was going on. I'm like,
Wait, was this the Friday night game in the Garden, the Linsanity game?
Remember. It might have been.
But the one that
No, it wasn't that. I honestly can't.
because Kobe went for 34 that night.
This is what I'm explaining.
And he went off in the 4th quarter.
This is what I'm explaining.
Okay.
4th quarter starts. And Kobe said, you had a great game.
Oh my God.
Said, yo, you had a great game, young fella. But I'm looking like, bro.
There's still another quarter.
I swear I looked at the clock like, but I'm looking like, nigga, it's 12 minutes. What you talking about? Like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't said nothing the whole game. I've been talking shit. I done stole the ball. I'm hyped as hell. It's Kobe Bryant. He ain't said not one word to me. Great game, young fella. You know, locked in. The man come down. You remember he came, shot fake, threw it off the glass, caught it, threw it to the corner. I'm like, bro, what you on? Like, bro, you been regular all game. Shot, get to the spot, shot fake, spin, pivot over here, spin back on the foot, drop it off the glass.
But wait, this one is just cruel. Iman Shumpert is young, hyped, playing hard, getting steals on Kobe in Madison Square Garden. Crowd buzzing, adrenaline crazy. He's already picturing the post-game call to his brother like, yeah, I locked up Kobe tonight. Then 4th quarter starts and Kobe walks up and says, calm as a teacher, you had a great game, young fella. That sounds like respect. until you realize there's still 12 minutes left. Shumpert even looks at the clock like, hold up, and then it happens. Shot fakes, pivots, impossible angles, tough glass finishes. Kobe goes into killer mode. That compliment wasn't praise, it was a warning label. He basically told him, your night is over. And sure enough, the takeover came. That's psychological setup. Lift you just high enough so the fall hits harder. You ever seen someone smile before they ruin your day? That's what this was.
Fourth quarter started, and Kobe said, you had a great game.
They called a timeout. He walked past and said, you know y'all left me too much time, right?
Yeah, after that, I'm like, everything that I've heard about Kobe Bryant is all true.
Trash talk in today's NBA.
Now this part, straight movie villain energy. Late game, tight score, timeout called. Teams in huddles, crowd loud, tension thick. Kobe walks past the opposing bench and says, y'all left me too much time. Just says it like the ending already happened. No yelling, no hype, just a statement. And you already know what comes next. Isolation, defender on skates, tough shot, bucket, game. That's classic dagger mentality people used to describe with Jordan, that cold-blooded closer vibe. The wild part is he says it before doing it, like he's spoiling the script. Imagine hearing that as a defender. Do you press up? Do you back off? Your brain's scrambling while he's calm. That's the edge. He doesn't just beat you physically, he makes you feel like it was inevitable, like you were just an extra in his highlight. Have you ever seen someone call their shot like that in a clutch NBA moment?
We was in Denver. We was getting our ass kicked, and that man said, I'm gonna guard Will Barton in the second half. He's not even gonna exist. But Will had 25 at halftime. Yeah. So we look around like, all right. Like, go ahead, OG.
Yeah.
Like,
What
go
did he
ahead.
have at the end of the game?
2 points after that.
And he guarded.
He guarded him. Like, he'd say some shit like that. Or one time we came in, we was playing Golden State, and this was when Steph was starting to catch fire. He was starting to turn into the chef, you know what I'm saying? And he came in and he said, I fucking found it. He just kept saying, I fucking found it. So we kind of looking at him like, he don't like people standing on the side of him. He can shoot with you in front of him, he can shoot with you behind him, but on his side, he don't like that. I'm gonna guard in the second half. Shut him down again. So after that, I was a believer. I'm like,
Guru.
Yeah, after that, I'm like, everything that I've heard about Kobe Bryant is all true.
And here's where defense becomes personal. Lou Williams told this one. Opponents cooking, 25 at halftime, team getting lit up. Normal locker room vibe would be adjustments, help defense, schemes. Kobe says, I'm guarding him second half. He not even going to exist. That's a wild sentence to say about an NBA scorer. But second half, dude finishes with basically nothing. 2 points, erased. That's not hype talk, that's a defensive promise. Kobe took it like an insult that someone was comfortable on his court. You could almost feel the shift. Tighter space, hands everywhere, no rhythm, no air to breathe. That's trash talk turning into a mission. He didn't just want stops, he wanted disappearance. Ever seen a scorer go from hot to invisible like that? That's when you know it wasn't luck, it was targeted.
Amen. And he said, I fucking found it. He just kept saying, I fucking found it. So we kind of looking at him like, he don't like people standing on the side of him. He can shoot with you in front of him, he can shoot with you behind him, but on his side, he don't like that. I'm gonna guard in the second half. Shut him down again. So after that, I was a believer. I'm like,
Guru.
Yeah, after that, I'm like, everything that I've heard about Kobe Bryant is all true.
But this next one shows how deep he studied the game. Early days of Steph Curry catching fire, moving non-stop, defenders chasing shadows. Lou Williams says Kobe kept repeating, I found it, over and over. Nobody knew what he meant. Turns out he noticed Steph didn't like defenders tight on his side hip. Front or back was fine. Side angle bothered him. That's a film room obsession mixed with trash talk confidence. In the second half, Kobe guards him with that exact positioning, disrupts rhythm, takes away comfort. That's not just athleticism, that's basketball IQ weaponized. Saying I found it wasn't bragging, it was discovery. He solved the puzzle and then announced it. Imagine hearing that if you're Steph, knowing someone cracked your code. Would that mess with you a little? Because at that level, tiny edges decide everything. Kobe's mind games went beyond normal trash talk. He didn't just speak English on the court, he came at players in their own language. Luka once heard him chirping in Slovenian and literally froze for a second, confused. That tiny pause. That's all Kobe needed. Tony Parker got French tossed at him mid-game. Yusuf Nurkic heard a Bosnian curse at the free throw line and thought he misheard it. That wasn't random. That was preparation at an obsessive level. While most players studied film, Kobe studied people. Language hits differently. It's personal. It cuts through the noise. It feels like someone stepped into your space. Imagine trying to focus on defense while your brain is still processing. Did he really just say that in my language? In the NBA, 1 second of hesitation is a bucket. Kobe understood that mental delay better than anyone.
Kobe, Juice said that. And Kobe was like, what? Like, so we having this whole conversation. He was like, I don't even remember what he said, bro, in the convo. I just remember he ended it with, take your ass out there and shoot some jump shots with your broke ass jump shot, motherfucker.
Julius Randle learned quickly that being Kobe's teammate didn't mean protection. A young player, still building confidence, locker room chatter reaches Kobe and he doesn't soften the message. Take your ass out there and shoot jump shots with your broke ass jumper. That hurts. That's not motivational speech energy. That's blunt reality. Randle admitted it stung, but where did he go right after? The gym. That was Kobe's leadership style. He identified weakness and pressed on it until improvement was the only option. Later, when Randle started knocking shots down, Kobe gave that quiet acknowledgement like, yeah, that's work. The trash talk wasn't cruelty, it was pressure designed to produce growth. Some players build confidence by encouragement. Kobe built it through challenges. Not everyone could handle it, but the ones who did came out tougher.
Oh, man, yo, you broke my nose, man. Kobe said, stone face. He said, you should have got the fuck out the way then.
It was him,
like,
bro.
Damn, yo. Like.
Roy Hibbert's story shows how little sympathy existed in Kobe's world. An elbow leads to a broken nose, mask on, painful memory. Later, Hibbert approaches him expecting at least a small apology. Kobe looks at him, stone-faced, and says, you should have got out the way. No smile, no regret. That's harsh, but it reflects how he viewed competition. The court wasn't about comfort, it was about positioning, toughness, and consequences. If you were in the wrong spot, that was your problem. That mindset made him intimidating in a way stats never show. Some players compete hard. Kobe competed like contact was simply part of the agreement. Hearing that, would you be angry, or would you just accept that this is who he is?
Bro, he ended up tearing our ass up. I remember he had the game-winning shot, but before the game-winning shot, I think we just hit a shot, put us up by 1. They called a timeout. He walked past and said, you know y'all left me too much time, right? Came out, hit the game-winning shot. Swear to God, hit the game-winning shot. Walking off the court, he said, yeah, don't wear them shits ever again.
DeMar DeRozan's moment feels almost cinematic. He shows up wearing Jordans, thinking nothing of it. Kobe notices immediately, shakes his head slightly, like he already knows how this ends. Tight game, late clock, timeout tension building. Kobe walks by and says, y'all left me too much time. No drama, just certainty. Possession happens, shot goes up, game winner. As he walks off, he tells DeRozan not to wear those again. DeRozan later said he never did. That's psychological branding. The loss, the shoes, the moment, all connected forever in memory. Kobe didn't just beat teams, he left reminders. Every time those sneakers came to mind, that shot came with them. That's mental imprinting, one play turning into a lasting image. Sometimes his loudest statement was silence. An opponent starts chirping, trying to spark something. Kobe doesn't reply, he simply raises his hand and shows 5 fingers. 5 championship rings. No debate survives that. No comeback line beats history. It's the kind of gesture that shuts down energy instantly. You go from talking to thinking, right that. Legacy spoke, so he didn't have to. Imagine trying to trash talk and getting that response back.
Pump faking you 18 times. It was a motherfucking battle, just like I said, but that was my favorite. Whenever.
What do you even say next? Matt Barnes described guarding Kobe as a mental and physical war. Constant contact, subtle elbows, endless pump fakes, quiet words in your ear, non-stop pressure. Nothing flashy, just relentless. He attacked balance, focus, patience. By the fourth quarter, defenders weren't only tired, they were mentally worn down. That's where Kobe separated himself. The game wasn't just skill versus skill, it was endurance versus endurance, will versus will. Surviving him was a challenge on its own. Jordan made trash talk legendary, but Kobe turned it into psychological warfare. These weren't jokes, they were predictions, pressure, and punishment. The funniest part? He always backed it up. That's why players don't just remember the shots, they remember the words that broke them first. So what's your take? Drop it below and stick around. More wild stories coming.